Hi, welcome to Breaking the Panels. I'm Ashley.
I'm Dean.
And over the last couple of weeks, we've seen a lot of news drop in regards to the DC Extended Universe, including photos from Wonder Woman 84 and that incredible Entertainment Weekly special on Aquaman. And we're going to talk about all that stuff and the lead up to San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait.
So what's taken your fancy so far?
Okay, well, first off, we got a lot of set pictures from the Wonder Woman, and we got the title Wonder Woman 84.
Yes.
Whether that will stick, but that's kind of what they're calling it on set at the moment. And it's definitely rooted in the 80s, which I love that feel. I love like Stranger Things kind of thing like that. Everyone's going a bit 80s at the moment. And we saw her just in like more casual clothes. We didn't really see her in her Wonder Woman outfit, and I'm thinking maybe in the 80s, I think it was, there was that Wonder Woman storyline where it was Diana Prince Wonder Woman, and she was a secret agent.
Okay.
So I do feel that maybe after the first film, she then became a spy kind of thing, and I think the government would have tied her in, because obviously she wouldn't know anyone on man's land. So I do feel that going to tie her into that. And then there is, on some of the pictures you do see Steve. He is back. What was your first thought?
Well, what I thought was it was a really good idea on behalf of the DC Extended Universe to not only, I mean, obviously they can't stop leaked footage and pictures from the set, but they actually released a couple of official pictures, didn't they?
Yeah.
The picture of Wonder Woman.
Full suit.
That's right. There was a picture of Wonder Woman, I think, looking at a bunch of screens as well. So I definitely feel that DC are going down the right route of releasing what they can, as opposed to letting it kind of stew and fester, and we're kind of clambering over our first glimpses. No, we've got it for you guys. Here it is right now.
Yeah, so you might have seen it, and I think we're going to get a lot more in San Diego, which we'll talk about a little bit more. But this first images, everyone's questioning how Steve back.
Well, yeah.
Well, obviously, spoilers if you haven't seen the first film, Wonder Woman. You should have by now. But basically, I feel there's either two reasons. I feel, could be wrong. We'll find out next year. The first one is when Steve crashes down in Thanaskara, he's put in that blue pool.
Yes.
Could that be the Lazarus Pit, which is documented in the comics that there is a Lazarus Pit? It's not green, but Barry's lightning was blue in this universe, so certain things could have changed that. So he could be immortal, so he could have blown up in the plane, landed in the water, and over years he's healed, and he ends up turning up in 1984, and then they go on this adventure. The other thing is, after Justice League, Barry finds out about this, he goes back in time, saves him, and a lot of films out there, if you don't see a character die, it's normally because they haven't. And in Wonder Woman, you don't actually see him blow up. You see
and he was very popular as well, wasn't he?
He was very popular, done really well. So I do feel that's my two fan theories, that it's either Barry saved her, and then it means, because Barry saves her after Justice League, the timeline still carries on until after Justice League, then it all changes, which could then lead into the Flashpoint paradox, which I don't think is going to be like the books. I think it's going to be a very thinned down Flashpoint. I don't think you're going to get the World War III, which you did get in the comics. I'd love to have seen, but we were blessed with that animated movie.
Yes, we did. Yeah,
we got that, and I think because they've had the animated movie, the book was. I think they will step away. I don't think it'll have a lot of cameos, but that could lead in to the Flashpoint.
Definitely. I mean, Steve, he was a popular character. He looks like he's wearing 80s attire, because I've heard some rumours that he could be a descendant, that he could be like a sort of a dream, or perhaps like a vision of Diana's, but then I think he would have been in that sort of military attire from back in the 40s.
And I hope he's not a dream kind of thing, because it would show that she's maybe weak-minded, or she's going for it. And I think Wonder Woman is strong, she's a warrior, and I wouldn't like to see her like that.
And plus the fact with the lasso of truth, she would use that kind of
to find out who she is, which is like in the beginning of Rebirth, she tied it on her arm.
That's right. Yeah. Oh wow.
And so, dropping that geek.
We're the Lazarus Pits and now this. This is brilliant.
That's it. And then secondly, like you said, we had the Aquaman pictures drop.
Well, I mean, we don't get Entertainment Weekly over here, but I can imagine it was quite a thick issue. Yeah. We got a lot of incredible photos from that.
Great photos. What photos were there? What really
Black Manta. We, of course, had Black Manta look like he was working on perhaps a prototype or a first version of his helmet.
Yeah, it looked really good.
There was some nice concept art in there as well of the Kingdom of Atlantis with soldiers riding on the back of sharks.
Epic. That's going to look epic.
It's exciting to say the least.
Yeah.
It was absolutely incredible. Also, that face-off with Aquaman and Orm, Ocean Master.
Ocean Master, brotherly love there, maybe
Well,
not.
It looked absolutely incredible. And there was also, I haven't read it, but there was also little snippets that I read online about how the director James Wan has gone about talking in the water.
Yeah,
how they've got around certain elements like that.
That's it, because in Justice League they kind of separated the water.
That's right, yeah.
And I always thought they were going to do something like Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
They were going to do like, they go under the water, but when they come to the Atlantis they would go through a wall.
Mm-hmm.
But in Justice League it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is a massive thing, and that's going to make Aquaman such a hard film to direct and to think about all the stuff.
Yeah, I definitely think. I mean, James Wan. I know you're very much a horror aficionado, and you know about the horror side.
Yeah, all the kind of stuff he's done, but yeah, he knows his franchise.
Yeah, and that's it. He's also worked on the latter Fast and the Furious movies as well. They've made a lot of money, and they are impressive movies. Whether you like them or hate them or don't like the storyline or think they're a bit too simplistic, they are a spectacle.
That's it. And they take money. They take money.
Yeah, and of course, shortly after the Entertainment Weekly articles, we then got our official confirmation that the Aquaman trailer is going to be at San Diego Comic-Con 2018, baby.
That's it. In the build-up to San Diego, we're always, all us geeks, I'm sure you guys are the same, we're all thinking, well, what's going to come out? What are we going to see? And we always said, must be an Aquaman trailer. We would hopefully get the Wonder Woman banner, like the actual proper logo and stuff like that. Yeah,
nice. Perhaps with a bit of cheetah action, maybe a first look at Cheetah.
That would be epic. That would be really cool. Good to see whether she goes full cat-like or is it a
costume kind of thing.
Yeah, just really look forward to see how they do that. That'd be really good. But one thing I think they will hopefully show in San Diego, which has finished filming, is Shazam.
Well, I mean, Shazam has wrapped, I think, a few weeks ago now, and there's we've seen nothing official yet, mind you, have we? We've only seen behind the scenes things. And there
was the Expo picture with him drinking.
That's right, yeah.
From the licensing Expo.
That's right, yeah.
There's him drinking the drink, which has been memed everywhere. And we've got loads of stuff on Breaking the Panels about where he's in the background of Batman v Superman and stuff like that. And even in the Avengers, he's standing there drinking his stuff. So there's some great memes going around it already. There's a good vibe to it, I think. So whether we'll see a full trailer, but I'm hoping we'll see some like action, a little teaser, him moving in the suit. I would like to see, because at the moment I'm not blown away by his suit.
Yeah, I know. I mean, a lot of people have spoken about how it's quite, it's padded. It's a body suit kind of thing.
But the director has come out and said they went through about 4 different suits before they finalise on this. So it must look good on the camera. And a lot of the times you do see your suits and you think, oh god, that looks bad, and it works though, so fingers crossed that will work.
So at San Diego, we're looking at a Aquaman trailer.
Yes.
We're looking at some Wonder Woman
images, some promo stuff,
and we're looking for a Shazam teaser. Okay, so we've got those 3 locked in for San Diego.
Fingers crossed.
What about Mr. Matt Reeves appearing at the Show of Shows and discussing the Batman? Because of course, in the last couple of weeks, we've had some rumours circulating that he's looking for a younger Batman.
Yes. So Ben Affleck, once again, is possibly out. Whether he is or not, I just wish they would do something about it.
Yeah.
War of the Planet of the Apes came out like a year and a half ago now, it feels like. And that's when Matt Reeves was announced.
Yeah.
And we have had nothing.
No, we haven't.
And it is frustrating. As you know yourself, like we are big Batman fans, big DC fans, and you hear Matt Reeves, great director, great storyteller, and then nothing for a year and a half. You're like, well, why announce that?
Yeah.
And that's what annoys me. It's like,
definitely,
why do Warner Brothers have to announce who's directing? And it happened with the Flash film. Like, they've gone through 2 directors.
Yeah, they have.
Until you start filming, don't announce these things. You don't need to.
Yeah, it's more added pressure on the studio. It's more added pressure on actors that may or may not be attached to it.
Yeah.
And most importantly, added pressure on the director.
Yes, exactly. I'm pretty sure he's feeling that pressure right now. Like, a lot of people are watching him, what he's going to do. And it is still going to be this trilogy.
Yeah.
They've talked about trilogy. And not only that, there's apparently 3 different Joker films coming out now.
Well, this is true. I mean, we've got, if I'm correct, the Joker movie that Jared Leto's basically going to be show running,
directing, producing, and co-writing,
and singing the theme song. Apparently,
and singing the theme song, definitely. And then there's the Joaquin Phoenix one,
right?
Which is produced by Scorsese.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember all these geeky facts. And that's going to be more. Obviously, he's an older Joker, but it's going to be an origin. So I'm not too sure how that.
And it's a big move making 2 Joker movies at the same time with 2 very distinctly different Jokers. Jared Leto is arguably one of the most different Jokers from any other Joker, for sure.
Definitely. Gold chains, gold teeth.
And of course, you mentioned 3, also the rumoured, but I don't know if it's now defunct, Joker and Harley movie.
Joker and Harley movie. And that's it. I think with Harley being so successful in the Suicide Squad, there's been so much talk like Suicide Squad 2, Gotham City Sirens, which is Catwoman, Harley and Poison Ivy, the Joker and Harley stuff. They kind of really want to push her, and I think Margot Robbie is really up for it.
Yeah.
But I just don't know what to do with her. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
Can she carry a film all on her own?
I mean, she's been in some good films over the years. I mean, I, Tonya recently. She smashed it in that. She was fantastic in The Wolf of Wall Street. I think she's got the chops.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'd like to think she has, and I think she's definitely got the drive for it. She feels very enthusiastic about it, but I do worry whether Harley Quinn's strong enough to carry a whole film on her own.
Very true.
It's going to have a lot of cameos in it, I think.
Definitely, and that's one thing that the DC Extended Universe isn't lacking, and that's actors that are really enthusiastic about these characters. Because Henry Cavill has come out and said to his Mission Impossible director, make it, baby.
Make it, and he's just been nominated for a Teen Choice Award. I think you can go and vote for that now. And basically, he has said, if I win this, the Warner Brothers will have to make another Superman film. So he's really pushing. Obviously, he wants the votes. He wants to win Teen Choice. It's a great thing to win.
Definitely.
But he's basically saying, like, if I'm in that in the press eye, Man of Steel 2 or Superman 2, whatever they call it, will be made quicker. And he's so into it. And he's often tweeting pictures of him in Forbidden Planet, comic book shops, buying his comics. He loves Superman. He loves reading comics. I really appreciate what he's doing for the fandom.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we've covered the movies that we know are coming out.
Yeah.
We've covered the street level movies that we think are coming out, like Batman and the Joker. But how about the intergalactic side of the DC Extended Universe, and some really exciting news, because Jeff Johns has been promoted to the more movie side of the DC Extended Universe and Warner Brothers, and he is going to be writing and behind the new Green Lantern movie. Yeah,
and apparently it is going to be Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan.
Very exciting.
Both of them, which is great.
Very exciting.
And I'd hope it is more out in space. I think that's what the first film lacked in a way.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, this is stepping away from that Ryan Reynolds film. But yeah, I'm really looking forward. Jeff Johns is a great writer.
Very much so.
He loves his characters. If you read anything Jeff Johns has done, whether it's the Rebirth new stuff, whether it's his Teen Titans run, which I highly recommend, you could pick up any issue of that and fall in love with those characters. He writes stories about characters, and that's what he wanted to bring Rebirth back with DC.
Yeah, definitely.
It was more about the characters than the big events, which I think 52 relied on. So, and he was like the executive writer at DC for the comics, but now he's kind of moved over to the movie side of it. And I think it's the best choice to have. And I think that's what Marvel do really well. They've got their one guy who's overseeing it all.
Right.
And is it Feige?
Yeah, Kevin Feige.
Kevin Feige. He oversees everything. He's plotting it all out. And obviously he's got the producers and the other teams with him. But he has got this vision.
Yeah.
And they stick to it. And that's what Marvel have done really well. And if DC can take anything from what they do, it's getting that chief guy to do it. And I think Zack Snyder tried to do that.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of hate towards Zack Snyder for whether you loved him or hate him for his films.
Perhaps a lot of studio meddling as well.
Studio meddling, wanting to change, to be too much like Marvel in a way. So, I think Jeff Johns is the right man for it.
Yeah.
I really like his writing. I'm a big fan of his. So,
Yeah. Well, it's exciting times. So we've covered all the news that's dropped recently, and we're looking forward to San Diego Comic Con.
Can't wait.
So please remember to comment and like, and you can find us all over social media at Breaking the Panels.